Hi, this is Edith, Educational Technologist at Oregon Tech, and in this video I'm going to go over inserting picture and the tools that you get with it. My other video on the tables ran a little bit longer than I had anticipated, so I am going to create different videos for each of these insertions. I probably will do it for Excel and PowerPoint as well, so please be looking for those in those areas. Okay, so if I want to insert a picture, I can select a picture from my files that I have, and this is my favorite go-to. And so I now have the picture inserted, and I got this new toolbar right here, the picture tools. So the first thing I could do is actually remove a background. So if you actually have a background back here, say that you didn't like the color, you can actually remove it. I can also just mark areas to keep. It might be easier to do mark areas to remove. In Word, unfortunately, it's not like some of the other, I think it's Excel or PowerPoint, that will allow you to like remove the color versus the background. So that's one of the things I'm going to kind of get around to showing you as well, because I think it's kind of a cool thing. So if I choose to keep the changes, you're going to see that that part has been removed. So I can actually probably remove the whole owl, the whole top of the owl if I want, and with that tool. If you find that you didn't like it, you can discard all changes and it brings it back to you, or you can do your undo button. You have the corrections. So if you don't like the way it is, you want it a little bit sharper, I can actually click on that and it makes a sharper image. I can also choose to soften it. So I have a lot of options available there. I can also do different colors. Perhaps I want to do, with a yellow background and a black bird. I can do that as well. And then there's artistic effects. So again, if you want to kind of jazz it up a little bit or do something a little bit different, you can pick one of these and just kind of be a little bit artistic, as it says. I like it. I've used it on occasion. Again, as I keep mentioning, I really, really want everybody to give this a chance and to try it themselves and to kind of figure out what works best for you, because that's what this is all about. It's not what works best for me. I'm just giving you my preferences because that's what I do and what I like. But there may be something that you want to do differently. So, play with it, test it, just make sure that if you're going to make a lot of changes, you have an original copy that you would like to keep onto. Compress pictures, so I can compress the pictures, and why you might want to compress it is so that it's easier for emailing. See here, there's the emailing option, so it just lowers the resolution so it's easier to send through an email. I can also change the picture. So if I didn't like the picture that I have here, I can actually change it from a file, from online sources, from icon, or from clipboard. So if you put a lot of your pictures onto a clipboard file, it will be there. And that's only like when you do a cut or delete or a copy, that it'll be on the clipboard. So that, it makes it a little bit easier if you've been working with a lot of different pictures, that you can just grab one off of the clipboard there. You can also reset the picture. So I'm going to set it back to where it was originally, what it looked like beforehand. You can also reset picture and size. So if I resized it and made a lot of changes, so let's go ahead and do, a yellow, and I want the artistic effect of that. And, I want it to look like, this. So I have all of these things, and I've also changed the size. I made it smaller, and I decided absolutely just don't like this, and I want to start from scratch. I can actually just go ahead and reset the whole picture and size. And there it is, back to its normal size. So then we have picture styles. So it's kind of like framing. I can pick one of these styles, and if you hover over these, you can definitely see the preview of what it's going to look like. So it's very useful in that way, because maybe I don't like this way, I want it this way, or I like this better, so I'm going to click on that and I can see it beforehand, so that makes it a lot easier for you, instead of picking something and then saying, no, I don't want to do it, I'm going to undo, I'm going to redo, I'm going to undo. It just gives you a better idea of what to look for. This is the picture border. So say if I want an outline, I can pick, maybe I want it to be yellow because, Oregon tag is yellow and blue. And then I have picture effects, so I can actually put shadows in. There's a lot of options that you have here that are just fabulous, in my opinion. So, you can move this around. Maybe you want to do, different. I want to take this and then make a copy of it, and I can put it in here. Control V, and now I'm going to format this one, and I'm going to have it go the opposite direction. So I can actually make some really neat displays on this to just kind of play around with it and get it to look like something cool that I want to show to as my presentation. So let's go back here to picture formats. Picture layout. This looks like it's a smart chart, so perhaps what you can do here is if you want to use that as a picture. Oh, well, it didn't like that, did it? That happens. No worries, because it's easy enough to open another document. And this may be good for you to see because